base. I've had it kicking around my basement for a bit. What I did with this, I made a cross just with cheap greenery. Like, this is like rubbery plastic. I got it at Deco Exchange. It was really cheap. So what I was doing, I made the green, and then I was just putting different centers in it, and I did like a photo shoot thing kind of with different centers in it. There's angel wings, I put a bow, all kinds of stuff. So it's been kicking around, and I found it again when we were cleaning the basement, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to add to this. So what I did is just zip tied little pieces of this fern stuff. So the whole cross is already zip tied in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repurpose, because this greenery is awesome. So I could just put a bow on there and call it done, but I'm going to try something different. I was playing around with burlap. Now I'm really not keen on working with burlap, but in little bits it's okay. So I was playing around with burlap, and I ended up making little like kind of rosebuds with the burlap. And then I went into my closet and I found that I had all this beautiful flowers, and I got these at Christmas. No, I got them last spring when they were like 80% off at Michael's. You guys have all seen them. They got the really thick stems on them, and they come like in a bunch, just like that. So they're all already matched all for you. And this one's pretty. It's got magnolias. It's got cotton, like cotton pick things. We got some little bit of hydrangea. And here's the cotton pick, and it's really kind of cute. It's got one little piece of cotton and got some greenery. So I'm going to use this and this base. I'm going to make a couple rosebud burlap flowers going this way, down this way, and a couple this way and this way. And then I have this gorgeous ribbon. And you could tell I was playing. I play all the time, guys. This is my kind of scrap play thing. So I have this beautiful ribbon that says Amazing Grace. So I'm going to make something cool with that for in the center. But I also found, and I have this. I'm going to put some of this into my bow or whatever I'm going to do. So it's just the cotton with the glitter. But I also had this sign, and I'm not sure. I love the sign. I probably won't end up using it because I want to show you guys who don't have a bow maker how you can make a bow, really pretty bow, without a bow maker. And without having to use loops and twists and all that, because I can't even do that with my hands because my hands they're getting very arthritic. I need to do as many wreaths as possible before my hands give away on me. But anyways, I bought this sign. It's just a tin sign. I think I got it from Deco Exchange. And it's actually really pretty. It says Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound, which would look really nice in the center. But that's an easy way. So you could do a cross up like this, grab a sign, put it in the middle, throw some flowers on it, and call it done. And you could probably get 50, 60 bucks for it, right? That's the easy way. And hey, I'm all about easy ways. But I'm a teacher, so I'm going to teach you different ways that you can do it without using a sign. Okay, and then I got a roll of burlap, and this burlap is not 6 inches. I believe it's 5 inches. Yes, this is 5 inches. You can do it with 6 inch, but I'm going to do it with 5 because that's what I have. And then I got the 2 ribbons that we're going to use at the end, and I got the magnolias and all that stuff, okay? I had an idea. I was playing, and as I was playing, I thought, you know what? I'm sure my creekers would love to see what I'm playing with, because these are how ideas come up. I sit and play and play and play. Okay, so like I said, I'm going down and up. There's zip ties already there, but that's okay. And I'm just using the middle ones. These middle ones, okay? Okay. Yeah, you know what? The boards are like endless. Like, I really want to do a dragonfly on the cross. I'm sure if it's out there, one of you guys maybe can come up with the dragonfly. I probably won't have time in the next little bit, but if you can come up with it, try one. I have it in my head. I already know what it looks like. I'd love to see what yours looks like. I'm also working on a bunch of other stuff. It's just, the list is endless. Like, I have a list, a huge list of different ideas, and you think, how can she come up with more? And I don't know. Okay, so as you can see, I'm going to bring you guys down. I have to adjust my camera a bit so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. And I didn't tell my mom I was live. Can somebody message my mom I'm live? Here, but first we're going to make these rosette things, okay? Really, really easy. And I'm just going down and up. We're keeping the zip tie open. And I'm having issues because I have a big cut on my thumb. And now I have one on my knuckle because I'm the big klutz. Is she on there? She hasn't been getting notified, and then she gets upset because she doesn't get a notification. And it's pretty much the only time she gets to see me is when I'm on a live. How sad is that, right? I definitely have to change that when I'm going to cut this burlap at 14 inches, okay? Just a strip. This is 5-inch burlap. You can use 6. So 14 inches, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just scrunch it right up the middle. Just like that, like you do with your mesh. You make a cute little bow tie thingy. There's so many ways you can make burlap flowers, but this is an easy way on the board. And I think I might have to skip, I'm going to have to skip one. I'm going to have to skip everyone, which is not bad. So I'm going to redo this one. Okay. My ribbon racks are, yeah, I pulled rank. Did you see that? Doesn't work, but I try. The wood ribbon racks I got from Waterman's Loft. They are amazing, but unfortunately shipping would be a lot. I did buy them at Crafters Convention last year when I drove, so I could bring them home in my van. I do need to get more, but we're flying to Crafters Convention this year, so I don't know. I have to send a truck down to Craig Bachman, so I might see if they can swing over to Waterman's Loft to get some. Anyways, so I'm going to put this, the middle, right into the zip tie, just like that. And we're going to pull her tight. The pinners is just Google Pinners Convention, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. And there's Pinners Conventions all over the United States. The first one we're doing is Georgia. And if we like it, if I like doing the pinners, we'll probably do more around the States. Okay, so I zip tied this in. I'm going to scroll down right down so you guys can see what I'm doing. I zip tied the center in. And what I'm going to do, you're going to make sure your hot glue gun is going. I'm going to kind of wrap the burlap kind of like we do the rose, okay, just around. And I was just playing earlier with this, so it's probably not perfect. I only did like 2, and then I thought, oh, I think I might have something here. I'm going to put a little bit of glue in there. I need my finger thingies. I'm excited for the pinners. I'm excited for myself because there's so many workshops that you can choose from, and you don't even have to choose any. You can just shop. It's all crafting, all pinners. So things that you see on Pinterest, you will see in person. Okay, so I just kind of tack down that center. I'm going to wrap these around. Just kind of like that. Just kind of making a some kind of flower thingy. Did my mom come on yet? Anybody see her? Now keep in mind, this is going to be kind of rustic looking. So I have the two ends from the top ruffle that I did, and I'm just wrapping it around. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. The digital decals that I did a sneak peek on a couple days ago, they will be ready next week, because I got thousands of them, because Christmas was just a trial. So I'm hoping other places will pick them up too, like, you know, Deco Exchange, who sells our boards, or Trendy Tree, although Trendy Tree hasn't placed an order in a bit. I have to find out what's going on. So I'm just kind of making some kind of bud. I don't know. The first one turned out better. Do you send her a message? Okay. All right. So let's try another one. So I skipped a hole. I have not, there's no pinners things in Dallas that you actually would like to do, Haley? I will probably, if I love the Atlanta one, they do want me to go to other ones that they have. So, of course, Dallas will be one of my choices, because a lot of my friends are in Texas. I wish they had one in Florida. Yes, vinyl ones will be out very soon. I'm not giving you a date, because if I give you a date, they're going to message me and say, oh, it's taking longer than we thought. And then I jinx myself. So as you can see, that's 14 inches, and I just ruffled it, put the center of the ruffle in the zip tie. Could represent head, nail, head. Barbara Craft. Are those antibiotics affecting your brain? Because I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap this around. And this is rustic, so we do not want perfect, and we do want some fraying. Aren't these cute? They're like really cute. And then wherever you want to glue. Yes, I was thinking about the Phoenix one as well. So we shall see. And then maybe we'll get our tour bus with our faces on the side of it, right, Dave? Oh, hi, Mom. They found you. I went on as a surprise live, and I know how you get upset that you don't get notifications. So thank you for finding my mom. So I'm just kind of gluing down. Oh, God, this is so cute. Yes, Elizabeth Harvey, there is tons coming in the first week of February, hun. Very, very soon. Okay, so I'm going to take this one out because we're just doing every other one. So if you're just joining us, this is 5-inch burlap. And if you're Canadian, I bought it at Dollarama for $3. And I know, that's what I'm going for. And then we're going to make a nice bow in the center with this ribbon. And some magnolias and some cotton. And yeah, so cute. So again, 14 inches long. Just scrunch it up the middle. Mom, what do you mean you're sick? Oh, okay. Go sleep. I didn't know you were sick, Mom. Oh, like just flu sick? If anybody doesn't know, Sandy Patterson is my mom, my momere, my biggest fan. I won't be mad that you're not watching. I just wanted to make sure that you knew I was on. Can you guys see how I'm making this burlap rose okay? I don't know if I can zoom in any closer. So I just glued down the corner of one half of the ruffle. It would. I have some, I wanted to keep it just kind of rustic looking, but yes, it would look good with any color. You could do a whole wreath with just these little, there's all kinds. I used to teach, you guys, most of you know, I used to teach workshops, not online, but in a hall, and I would teach them how to make their own flowers with the burlap. So I have actually quite a few flowers that I've taught, but I brought that into actually making centers with burlap or felt for the Unique in the Creek flowers. Thank you, Michelle Honeycutt. Mom, I'll talk to you tomorrow if you're and find out how you're feeling. Lenora, the easiest one I would say is the sunflower or the Rita flower. We do have kits coming out mid-March that will have every single thing you need to create a rose, a daisy, and a sunflower. Even the cutters will be in the kit. Okay, Mom, good night. So they're pretty much basic. The kits are basic for basic beginners, and they come with written pictured tutorials in the kit. They also will have a special tutorial just for the kit. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, so do you guys see how I'm doing that? It's really, really easy. Oh, Haley, that's awesome. You guys are doing amazing. Amazing. Barbara Craft, you should probably be in bed too, my love. Because I know you're not feeling good either. Yeah, I'm on late, guys. Sorry. I was just playing. You can watch the replay, of course. So, you know what? Maybe I'll finish. I'll do one rose here and one of the burlap ones here. And then I'll start working on the center. So you guys can see the center finishing and go to bed, since I'm actually kind of late tonight. Because it's just going to be just like this. Yay, Jan, you got walls. That's awesome. And again, we do not want perfect little flower burlap things, because this is going to be a rustic look. So we don't want perfect. Get your clothespins out so it's easier. Okay, so I'm going to do one here, and then I'm going to do the center, because it's pretty straightforward on how to make these little rosebuds, or whatever they're supposed to look like. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm not going to go on this one, because the bow and stuff is going to be there. So I'm going to start on this one. And I didn't do these center ones for all four. I won't be doing those. So I'm going to start the bud here. See if I can fit that through. Nope. And I'm just using the center. I'm always hungry at night. I'm a snacker, like big time. like to the point where I drive Dave absolutely insane because I love to snack. That is my me time. When I go to bed, I throw on my mindless TV, which is Bravo channel. And I enjoy just like watching my raunchy TV and snacking, and it's such a bad habit. Anita Hopper, how are you, my love? I don't think I did, Jan. But we may just take you up on that offer. So you haven't even taken your antibiotics. Barbara Craft, don't make me come there. I'm too busy, but I will. So I'm just wrapping the bottom part, almost like a rose. We need to move too. I live in this little small house. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's getting old. And I need a craft room with nice big windows, don't I? I have to have all these lights, and it gets really hot because I have all these lights, but there's no light down here. So is there anybody that is not... My dad's doing good. He's doing good. And he's got... His spirits are up still. He's a trooper. It's just weird when parents get sick. Especially... My dad's never been sick. Alright. So I'm going to do this one over here. And then I'll start in the middle. Is there any questions or anything that you want me to show to make these little... rosebud things with the burlap? Ask now or forever hold your peace. And there's so many colors of burlap now. But I like the natural. I thought the natural would be really pretty. I know, right, Angelique? I certainly do. My ultimate would be, just old age. It's just old age, the doctor said. That's how he got a hole in his eye. My ultimate craft room, if I ever become a gazillionaire, would be a beautiful craft room with lots of windows and facing a beach or water or something. Oh, thank you, Connie. How are you, love? How you doing with your Mevo? I know I've watched you a few times, but never really got to ask you how you're liking your Mevo. I know the joys of getting old. Okay, so again, putting the center of my burlap, and I cut it 14 inches long. So somebody just asked that. And this is actually 5-inch mesh, but you can use 6, no problem. This is just what I had in my closet. Oh, good. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but of course I'm adding a bow. See, I was thinking of, here's the sign, the deadly sign that almost took my finger off. Could have put just a sign in the center, but I have this gorgeous ribbon, so I'm going to use that. Did you guys see my unicorn that I made last night, the swag one? Oh, I am so in love with it. So in love. Betty, you're still sweeping up feathers. I know it's messy, isn't it? Did you post a picture? I'd love to see it. Or if you don't want to post a picture, if you just want to email it or message it to me, I would love to see what you came up with. I will be starting to do, I've only done 3 horses since I've done Unique in the Creek. And that was when we first came out with the wood board. And I haven't done any since. So I guess I better start since they're plastic now. I know, my unicorn is so awesome. It is like the bomb. It is awesome. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. uniqueinthecreek@hotmail.com, Betty. Or you can just message me. If you put it that it's for me, Tanya will flag me so I read it. You have some of the old boards. Okay. So I'm going to stop here, even though I'm going to do one here and probably 2 more down this way. But I'm going to do the center since it is late. And there's all kinds of ways you can make ribbon or burlap flowers. If you YouTube burlap flowers, there's a gazillion videos. So this is not something I came up with. Well, it is on the cross. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like that on a cross. Oh, there goes. See, this is why I need a new house facing the beach. A, so we don't have a furnace turning on. That is kind of cute, isn't it? I'm going to put another one here and then another one here, here, and right at the bottom. Okay? Zoom in on them so you guys can see how really cute they are. Let me go shut my laundry room door. And then I'm going to work on the center. Are you comfy, Skyler? Skyler! Okay. So I'm going to do a bow with just hot glue. For the people that don't have bow makers, I'm going to show you a really, really very easy way to make them. You need some wire, or you can use pipe cleaner. You need scissors. You know what, Wendy? I'm not too sure. I filled up the whole board. I'd have to go and re-watch the tutorial because I did this on a live, and then in the center I did all kinds of different centers you could do. Like I put angel wings, I put a bow, I put a little sign. So I'm kind of repurposing this one, and I did it quite a while ago when the cross first came out. Okay, so we're gonna do a bow. Now I'm going to be using this cotton ribbon. Oh, let me get this wider. And this fabulous Amazing Grace ribbon. So we're going to keep it. And then we got the magnolias and stuff. So if you are wanting to make a bow and you don't have a bow maker, and especially if you have a ribbon that has words on it, I always forget which way I have to twist it to make sure the words are always going the same way. I just make them in layers, the bow in layers. So first I need 1 piece of the Amazing Grace ribbon at 20 inches. I kind of wanted to, I'm going to cut this piece off because I wanted the wording pretty much in the center. So got a 20 inch, and then I need 2 pieces of 18 inch. Let's see, that's too small. Need 18. And well, if you want all the words like that you can see in your bow, you might have some, might have to cut some to, and you'll have a little bit of waste to make sure you have all the words on it. I did, where'd it go? I was already playing and made one. If I can find it. There we go. So this is what I mean, like you can make sure that the wording is on one of your, same with this one, on the front of your bow. And I'm going to show you how I did that. So we have 218. This is the 20. So these are 218. So I'm using 218 of the Amazing Grace, 120, and 2 pieces of the cotton one in 20. This is going to be in the back. Okay. So what I'm going to do is fold the ribbon in half. I'm going to get my wax paper, and I'm going to do some gluing. All right, so I folded it in half so I can see where the halfway mark is. All right, I'm going to take my glue gun, and what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of glue just past that crease and fold this over. And let's use this. Don't use your finger to pat this down. There's my little tip thing. These little things I got at Dollar Tree. You get 3 in a package. They're awesome. They're finger protectors. And then I'm going to put another bead of glue. So it'll come down a bit. Just over top of where I folded it there. And just fold this across. Okay, so there's one. And we're going to do these for all of them. Again, this is just a really, yeah, I could do a sash too. The only reason I'm not doing a sash, and a purple, like organza sash would be absolutely stunning with some lilies in it. There's just so much you can do. Like I said, I was just playing here with the burlap. And I thought, no, I'll just come on live and show you guys while playing, because I have to play just as much as you guys when it comes to different ideas and stuff to come up with something new. So I'm always sitting playing with ribbon, playing with mesh, something. Usually it's upstairs though. Okay, and then we have our 20-inch piece. Fold that in half. That's okay. I came on late and I just kind of wanted to show you guys the little rosette things with the burlap. Just a different idea. And then we'll see how it all comes together when I'm at the end. Night. Night, everybody. Thanks for coming on anyways, even though we're all tired. Okay. So that's our 20-inch piece. See how the Amazing Grace is right in the center? It's really pretty. So I'm going to have my 2 cotton. I did them exactly the same. They were 20 inches and I hot glued them in the center. And I'm going to put them totally crisscross like this. It is a clever way. I used to do this when I did wreath making classes. And I would use glue dots. So I would give everybody, you know, the little glue dots that you can get. So they didn't need hot glue guns. And it worked fabulous to keep the bows closed. So if I had, you know, 5, they needed 5 layers, they got like 10 glue dots, or you can even get the big, huge glue dots. Perfect. Okay, so I'm making an X with this is the bottom of my bow, okay? Making an X, and then my 20-inch one, I'm going to put in the center of the X, just like that. And this is an 18-inch. I'm going to put it stacked kind of. Actually, was it? I think maybe it was a cross that I did. Yes. Yeah, that's right. No, it's not. Hold on. Now I'm getting myself all kerfuffled. It's an X. Okay. Just like that. Then the 20. And then the 218. Okay. And then you're going to scrunch this whole piece up, and I'm going to get a zip tie. No worries, Madonna. I'm going to slip the zip tie underneath all the layers here. Now I'm not worrying about the tails right now because I'm going to do something a little different with the tails. And what I'm going to do is, it's going to be bulky in the center. I'm just going to scrunch it up. I don't want all the amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm bleeding again. Now my thumb's bleeding. Now this ribbon, piece of ribbon has my DNA on it. It's actually wax paper, even cheaper than parchment paper. And I don't get glue all over my cutting mat. I'm doing something a little bit different, Haley, so I got you with the tails. We're good. Okay, we're going to scrunch this in the center, and then I'm going to zip tie it. Okay. Now we want to make sure each side is pretty much even before I really tighten this. I know it looks funny now, but it will come together, I promise. Special now with your DNA. Oh. I wish I had more Amazing Grace on this side. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to switch one out. I'm going to switch this one out there. That's better. So both sides have some wording. Yeah, right? Look at my fingers. Thank God it's the left hand, though. Oh, and guys, I've had a few messages about Wreath Makers Live in July. I don't know if I'll be going. So if I've had some that are only wanting to buy the tickets if I was coming, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it. So please don't buy your ticket because you think I'm coming. I just wanted to say that on the live, because I've got about 7 messages so far in the last couple days. So okay, so I am going to now put something under here. So like where's that wire? Just use this wire under this zip tie here. Are you loopy? I thought you were going to bed, Haley. Hi, Daisy Rodriguez. Welcome, welcome. We're a little late tonight, but that's okay. I wasn't tired. I'm going to cut that off. Okay. Still looks funny, I know. Okay, now I'm going to wrap a piece of, scrap ribbon. Lord knows I have enough. Just around the center, because it really doesn't matter much. So it hides that zip tie. I don't need that much. I wonder if I can let me see if I can get it so the cross will be in the center. Probably won't see too much of it, but. Mary from Las Vegas, how are you, love? Come on. Oh, there was no, like, this was an impromptu. You're not late for nothing. I was playing and I thought, oh, come on and talk to you guys, because Lord knows my husband doesn't want to play. Well, that didn't sound good, did it? He doesn't come on the lives anymore. And now I'm just gonna, that's a little bit big. There is ways to do it on a bow maker with the words. It's kind of difficult to explain. So if you go to Jackie's Wreaths and Things, she does a really good job explaining how to do a bow with words or the trucks or whatever, so they're not upside down. I just wanted to do a bow that you didn't need a bow maker for, just a hot glue gun. And I do know how to make hand bows. I'm not very good at it because the arthritis in my hands. Yeah, I did a wire instead of a pipe cleaner, so there's a thing in there. So I'm going to put this just around. I'm very slow tonight. This is just a simplified version for those of you that don't have a bow maker. Hi, Gary McDaniel. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you, bud? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I know there's no tails because, let me get my, there we go. We'll hold that closed. See? Clothespins. They're like clamps. Clamps for wreathing. Alright, I'm done. Oh, I wasn't done gluing, but that's okay. So what I want to do, I want the tails, I don't want the tails coming down the center of my cross, because I want you get to be able to see the little bud things or little flower things I made on the center. So to prevent the tails going straight down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a zip tie. See this little here to here and here to here. Now I did put some greenery, so it would be a lot fuller, but I am going to use those two holes to put my tails in. I'm going to go down and up. So I just need the two bottom ones. Okay, so there's one. I am using my hands, Sean. What do you use for your making your bows? I know I'm making a smarty pants. I just used glue. My cut up broken hands. So I'm going down this little hole and then go back up this one right in the corner here. There it is. Okay, and now I have some tails here. I cut them 12 inches and I cut them so you could see the Amazing Grace, like really nicely. And what I'm going to do is take the tail just like that and kind of put it on the side like here. So you won't be able to tell it doesn't belong, that it's different pieces than the bow. Oh, I forgot, should I have put some cotton one in? No, that's okay. I'll continue on. I'll probably change my mind tomorrow, but for now Just gonna leave it. And then you can have your words facing the correct way. I think I got this ribbon from Deco Exchange. I think. Guys, I have so much ribbon and I order from everywhere. So if you just go into your favorite wreathing supplies online store and just type in Amazing Grace, see if it pops up. So do you guys see how I did that? So the tails are not going down. On our YouTube channel, Eileen. Okay, now I'm going to put my bow in the center here. Oh, actually, I should probably put my flowers in. I think I'll put my flowers in. Okay, so I have this bunch of flowers, and they have cotton in it too. I'm almost wondering if I should put another, I think I'm going to put another, I'm not going to take apart this bow, screw that, but I am going to put another piece of the cotton ribbon down the center. Yeah, isn't that a great idea for the tails? Then they're not, especially like if you're using tulips and all that, then it's not covering it up. It just automatically goes out the side. Now I made 12 inches. I wouldn't normally do it that long, but because I wanted to get all the words in, it doesn't look too bad. There we go. So instead of taking this all apart, I'm just going to zip tie these ones in. Find the hole. The dang hole. Which hole am I going to use? I got so much glue in here, it's hard. Because this is a repurposed one. So there's already glue on in the center from when I was using it. Yeah, it's going to be pretty. Very simple, but very pretty. There we go. So I didn't want to take my bow all apart, so I'm just going to zip tie a piece right where I want it. There we go. Ta-da! There. Now the bow kind of looks like a flower. Okay, so let's get some of our flowers together. So like I said, these are, you buy them at Michael's in a bunch like this. They're expensive, and the only time I buy them is when they go on at 80%. So I bought some at Christmas time, and the ones I bought at Christmas time, you can even use all through the year. So I try to, same with these. I try to buy the bunches that are on sale that you can use at all the time. I did make a daisy, Eileen. If you go on my YouTube channel and go under either flower or large board, you'll see a big white daisy with a yellow center. Amazon has this ribbon? Cool. Who would have thunk? I guess Amazon has everything, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to put floral probably going this way. So like this. So we'll put some of this in. Some hydrangea. I'm going to cut the stem down, obviously. And what else do we have here? And we have these little tiny rosebuds. So I'm going to put white here, and then I think I'm going to do the same down here. So and then the bow is going to go on top. And that'll be it. That's all I'm doing. More hydrangea. Where'd they all go? I'm so bad with losing things. So this bunch was $10 US, and I bought it at 80% off. So, and everything always matches, so you don't have to sit there and think. Oh, I already put a heater. Okay, so I'm going to cut these down, and with these ones, they have these great big ginormous like stem sleeve things. I always cut them off. I'm making you cry? Why am I making you cry, Denise? I'm feeling much better, thank you, if that's who you're asking, Dawn. I am feeling. So like I said, any of your favorite crafting supplies stores, they all have search bars in them. So make sure you check the search bar if you're looking for something. And I didn't realize this was 2 pieces. Oops. Right, I have another. Listen to me. I have another. Who do I sound like? I might not be able to pull the sleeve off. Okay, so I'm going to put another zip tie. Again, on this time, the top 2 holes, top set of holes, right here, where I did the tails. Actually, the top and the bottom, because I'm going to do kitty corner. And it's really hard to stick the stuff in the holes when you've got Band-Aids all over your hands. And again, I'm going over here, top of this one, even though there's already 2 zip ties, I'm putting another one. Do I have my glasses on? Yeah, I do. I can't see the holes. Hi. Hi, Bonnie. Okay, let's put some flowers in here now. Very easy to do. We're going to just zip tie them in. So there's the cotton. Let's cut some of this off. Oh, this one I can pull. Oh, see? You pull the sleeve right off and it's just a normal stem. So we'll put this one over here. The magnolia. So pretty. Look how pretty. See if I can get that sleeve off. Yep, there we go. It just pulls right off. He is sleeping. Oh, this is beautiful. And then I have these little rosebud things. See if I can get this sleeve off. Nope. Oh, maybe. Yeah. I was doing that too, but now my supplies are all like right near me, so there we go. I'm going to take that off. Throw a little bit. I don't know why I don't bring this right over. Put some glue, and then we'll stick it back on. Ooh, there we go. And that is going in there. So all my stems and my cotton. I think that looks okay. I'm going to turn this around and see what you guys think there. I should probably maybe put another magnolia in since I have one anyways. I have lots of them. And all you have to do is make sure all the stems are in the zip tie there. And then we're going to zip them up, and we will glue them too. So I was thinking of using pink. Pink and burlap look so stunning together. And of course, pink is my favorite color. But then I seen the white magnolias in my bucket of fun. And it's like, oh, with the cotton, perfect. Okay, I'm going to cut some of these stems now. So they're just zip tied on there. They're not going to fall off. I am, however, going to put some glue. Pull it nice and tight. And then once the bow and everything comes on, then we can move the flowers around. So, you see how I'm going with that? Isn't that pretty? Got a little bit of that burlap accent. It's so pretty. And then we'll open it all up. So I'm going to do the same thing on this corner. Not hard. Like I said, I bought this Greenery Deco Exchange. I did buy it last year. And he had it really cheap. I think I might even have some. When I'm done this in a sec, I'll run over to where my Greenery is and see if I have any, get the SKU. But I think if you go on to Deco Exchange and just type in faux fern, it might pop up. So if you do get these, make sure you take the sleeve off because then it doesn't have as much bulkiness. Hi, Ibis Wright. How are you, my darling? I'm making a pretty cross. It's pretty. It's kind of rustic-y farmhouse kind of looking, but it's still, this would be beautiful as a wall decor. Wall decor on a mirror. So if you don't want to just have it for your door. Okay, so we got some hydrangea, some cotton. Uh-oh, am I in trouble? Iris. No, I have not, Madonna. I'm hoping to go Friday, and if I can't do it myself, my son's going to go run over. But I do have another meeting in Buffalo. Ah! But I will be going to get it. Well, that kind of all fell apart. I might have to take another. Yeah, this one all fell apart. May have to keep the sleeve on. That's okay. As long as they're not, all the sleeves are not on it, so it's not so bulky. So I'm just making sure all the stems are in the zip tie. And my little rosebud thingies. And we'll put another hydrangea in. We're almost done. Night, Jen Brown Cook. Wow, this is pretty. I love magnolias. And then where's our little tiny rosebud things? Here they are. We'll have them just sticking out the back. Night, Wendy. Well, thank you, Faye. I like to play. All right, everything's in. Let's zip tie her up. I'm slow tonight. Whoa, very pretty. Look how nice that looks. I'm excited. Good night, everybody. Hi, Jeannie Desjardins. All right, let's put our bow on. So I'm just going to go through. Oh, let me trim down these. I probably put some glue on it too. Need all this stem in here. It's holding my burlap flower down. Okay, I'm going to put some glue in these stems and making sure it gets down to the board as well. Pretty easy, eh? That's not bad. Oh, I think we're gonna have a nice bath after this. Yeah, it's turning out not too bad, isn't it, Venus? It looks pretty. All right, let's put this bow on. Make sure it's going the right way. So I'm just gonna go down the 2 holes here. And this bow, if you watch the replay, I did make it with no bow maker. I'll have to push up some of these burlap flowers there. Alrighty, I'm just going to twist this. And once it's on the board pretty much makes it a fluff box, so it won't, you can pull and everything, and it's not going to go anywhere. So of course you can do something like this similar and use real flowers instead of the burlap ones if you'd want. Like I said, I was trying to do something a little rustic, and I think I really liked the way it turned out. And see how you can, it just looks like the tail is part of the bow. Well, thank you, Evelyn. Thanks, Diana. Thanks, everybody. Just fluffing up the loops here. And like I said, I'll continue making my little rosebuds probably tomorrow, and I'll post a picture of it finished. But that's the only thing I have really left to do, is to finish the burlap buds. It is really pretty. Wow. I amaze myself sometimes, especially because I do it off the cuff. I have a vision in my head. I don't know if it's going to turn out half the time, though. Hey, Tom. Isn't the burlap flowers like really cute and kind of rustic looking, and just ties in the whole wreath with the magnolias and the cotton. And then we can move out some of these flowers so they're a little more I love it. I really, really love it. See, nobody would know that you didn't use a bow maker and you used hot glue to make your bow. Your customer doesn't care if they're ordering a wreath. They don't care if it's constructed. They just want to know that it's pretty and it's not going to fall apart. That's a big thing. Now crosses are really big right now because Easter coming. So that's why I wanted to show you guys just a cute little way that you can do something a little different. Well, thank you, Gary McDaniel. I loved, well, I just posted something. I have to be a unicorn in a field of horses, right? Got to come up with something different. Because one thing people can't say is I'm a one-trick pony. That is for sure. I don't do just one type of wreath. I'm like, well, I do all kinds of unique creek wreaths, but I don't do just flowers or anything. And let's see, do I have some twine or something to make a nice hanger? Oh, my back. time to go to bed. The back store. Oh, this will be pretty. Look at this ribbon. This is pretty. I'm going to make a hanger with it. It doesn't have wire or anything in it. Isn't that pretty? Look at how that cross, when you do glue bows, oh, I didn't even open them all up. You can actually place stuff where you want it. So look at the cross is like perfectly in the center. And let's do a hanger with this pretty, it's actually burlap jute. Now you can go through the 2 holes, but I'm just going to go right underneath the zip ties here and make a hanger. Just like this. This is so pretty. Now let's see how I'm going to do this. Think, Laura, think. Want both. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm crossing this over because I want to the both sides of this ribbon, the black to show on both sides. So I kind of twisted it there, and then I'm going to hot glue it so it stays that way. Hot glue is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Well, thank you, everybody. You know me, it's always something different. I don't know if I've ever done the same wreath twice. Or if I have, I've done it with a different spin or something. Hi, Twisha! I cannot wait to get my package, because you made me something special. How can I do this? Let's cut this. See where I'm going with this, guys? I want to make sure. I might just knot it here and make a little tiny bow and put it and glue it on. Let's see if that'll work. Oh, it might. Well, thank you, Paula. Thanks, Venus. Thanks, everybody. I'm glad you like it. Gotta be different. And maybe I'll just make a little bow. I'm gonna. Making a hand bow with bandages all over your hands is not the easiest. Is that big enough? Yeah. Kind of wonky, but it'll do. My back's getting sore, so I have to cut it short soon. Don't touch the hot glue. Hi, Becky Jones. Becky Jones is in the house. You're doing so amazing with your weight loss journey. I wish I could have half the initiative that you do. Because I suck. I am not very, you think I would be, but when it comes to eating, I love my snacks. just made a simple little bow. I'm gonna put it on. I'm just gonna hot glue it on. Just like this. It turned out really pretty. I really love it. Glue it on the knot, Laura. There. Now you can see the whole print. Do you guys like that? Now I'm not finished it, but I'll finish the rest of the little burlap rosebuds tomorrow, and I'll post a picture. And let's hang it on the backdrop here. This I could see being super popular, especially down in our southern friends. Okay, let's hang this up. My pretty flower for my sister. Move my chair, and then I'll move the camera up in 2 seconds. Oh, it's so pretty, guys. Even my little bow attachment thing. Okay, ready? Okay, I turn it, I'll flip it up for you guys. Oh, hold on. See if I can zoom in. He's sandwiched in, or the cross is sandwiched in between two unicorns. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with it. Tweak a little bit tomorrow, but I'm going to finish the burlap down here. I have to make another bud right there, but it's, I like the green with the burlap behind it, or the green, yeah, the burlap and the green with the whites. All right, I'll fix it in a bit. What do you guys think? Do you love it? It is very pretty, isn't it? It would be good for Easter and all year round. If you go on any of your favorite wreath shops, check Waterman's Loft, Deco Exchange, Craft Outlet, Trendy Tree, the Wreath Shop, and just type in Amazing Grace or something, and the ribbon or the dangerous sign will come up. See, we could have even put just the sign with the magnolias. That would have been pretty too. So, but I could still do that because I can undo the bow because the bow's not glued in. And then I could put sign if I wanted. Hi, Teeny. Yeah, it turned out really pretty. This blue flower I made for my sister's grave. It's all deco mesh and deco tubing. So it's like water resistant because the board is plastic, the zip ties are plastic, everything's plastic. So it turned out really nice, and this is her favorite, was her favorite color. So I did this on a tutorial as well. And then of course the beautiful unicorns. So we have the Valentine's Day one. That's done on the tree board. Oops. This one, the gold unicorn, done on the tree board. And then this one I did last night. Ah, it's not working. Hold on. I need my cameraman, but he's in bed. That didn't work either. there. This one's fabulous. And I ended up putting polka dot rosebuds in it because Kellen's Crafts had these bunches of rosebuds for $2 a piece, like for a whole bunch. And a lot of these ribbons I bought at Kellen's Crafts were only $1.75 a roll. So this wreath did not cost very much to make at all. And then it's 2 small boards that I just zip tied together. And I think I used a half a roll of the white 10-inch and a quarter roll of the black and white 10-inch to make ruffles. And then the sign is adorable wreaths. Chris Haas. So there we go. Here's our cross. I will finish it up tomorrow. Why does this keep going down? I have to tighten it. I'll finish the cross up tomorrow. But it turned out really pretty. You can see how beautiful it's going to look. Okay, guys. Going to have a nice bath. And thanks for hanging. And you know, yes, Kellen Craft Clearance. I'm on there all the time. They have cheapy stuff that you don't need to have really expensive stuff to make a really nice wreath. So, anyways, night, guys. We'll see you all maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Bye.